Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 4 episode 21 and it's the first part of the finale for season 4. And in season 5, I take it, because this is called Brave New World, I'm assuming that season 5 is going to either take place in or head in a very purposeful direction towards one of the futures that we have seen. The question is, which one? Is it going to be the future that Peter saw from the machine, where Fringe was this big thing and there was war? Was there war? Yes. Or is it going to be the one we saw a few episodes ago, where the observers are leaders of some sort of totalitarian regime? It just occurs to me that because of the context of what we saw, they could be the same future. It's only just occurring to me now. Actually, now I've said it out loud, that makes a lot more sense, that it's the same future. So, okay, we're heading for bad. We've got to focus our attention on destroying the observers, I think, or stopping them in some way. I don't know how. This could get exciting. Not that it hasn't been exciting so far already. Okay, here we go. Where are we? We're at an airport. No. Yeah, maybe.
Hi, Neil. Cafe, mocha, 1% no whip.
That's it?
Jill, can you get that started? That'll be $4.80. Enjoy.
Oh, creepy music. Oh, someone's put something in his coffee.
Are you okay?
No, it's obviously not okay. It's frozen inside or something. Huh? Oh God, it's airborne.
Don't move. I think when they move, they die.
Oh, that's scary.
Nobody move.
How? Is this another universe colliding thing? Oh, this is scary. How is this a Brave New World? Unless it's based on the... Unless it's like taking inspiration from the Huxley book, which I don't know. I've never read or know anything about.
Walter, don't forget your...
Need my kit.
Yeah.
All we know so far, at 3:23 p.m., more than 24 people experienced some kind of spontaneous human combustion.
You know that's a myth, right?
They're survivors. Remaining still seems to have halted the ignition process for now.
Do we have any idea what's caused this?
I'm hoping Dr. Bishop can help shed some light on it.
Yeah, that's why you're there. Come on.
I had a watch similar to this once. My uncle gave it to me. Uncle Heinrich. He loved rhubarb. He was always...
Am I gonna die?
I know that voice. Yes, it is. It's Rebecca Madder.
I can't answer that. Not yet. May I take a blood sample? The discomfort will only be momentary.
And whatever. Just...
That's what all you men say.
You're very brave. Where did you get this smudging on your fingertips?
I don't know. escalator, maybe?
Oh. Ah, the handrail. That's why it affected everybody. The
This is not a virus at all.
What is it
Then
then?
what is it?
What she
The
said.
escalator is infested with nanites.
Nanites.
Microscopic self-replicating robotics. There's a machine that's generating them.
And despite the radio...
This is observers. It has to be the observers. I'm still none the wiser. I think it must be the observers or Davy Jones. And Davy Jones has this technology that only the observers could have, so I'm now convinced that they're definitely working together.
I need you to pick up Sarah after school for me, please.
Ah.
No, I know it's not your day. But, you know, please, Mike. I'll explain it to you later, okay? Okay, bye. Thanks.
Jessica, I just want you to focus on me, okay?
She's having a panic attack.
You want to speed up the condensation?
Unless you have a better idea.
Walter, she's 104 degrees.
We need 60 seconds more.
We don't have 60 seconds.
Get away from me.
How are you doing that? Well, her temperature's dropping.
Oh. Olivia, are you using your powers?
How did you do that?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Slightly more advanced than anything we've seen you do before.
Cortex event has given you certain kinetic powers. Moving molecules so quickly that you can create spontaneous combustion, yes? Well, perhaps in this case, you slowed the molecules down, causing her to cool down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, now you're going to get the call that something's gone wrong again.
This was taken 10 minutes before the first victim was reported.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
So what does infecting a bunch of people with nanites have to do with ending the world? I mean, everything Jones has done has been in service of collapsing our two universes in order to create a third.
But destroying the bridge ruined their plan.
As far as we know.
You think he found another way to create his own universe in place of ours?
I don't know.
But we do know Jones. We know he's not going to just give up.
Well, he hasn't so far, has he? He's been very, very persistent.
Jones isn't smart enough, not by himself.
Wait, what are you saying?
Exactly.
Jones didn't create these nanites. They're not his design.
Walter from the other side.
Person who had constructed this particular pattern.
Walter.
Who?
I have bad news, son. Agent Donovan has stopped us again.
Okay, so... It's Bell!
Don't be so sure.
Why is William Bell working with Davy Jones? Okay, so we can't trust Bell now.
On this board, the most valuable piece is the bishop. Therefore, for the game to be won, the bishop must be sacrificed.
Peter Bishop, specifically.
Promptly.
Okay, so William Bell is a baddie here. This whole universe is baddies.
Bell died in a car accident on New Year's Day 7 years ago.
Yes.
Oh, that's...
I went to the hospital. I saw his body. But it wasn't New Year's, it was Christmas.
I always thought that he died on New Year because he came to visit me the night before to say goodbye.
Walter? What are you talking about?
When I was in St. Clair's, Billy came to visit me. It was New Year's Eve, 2005.
Okay. So he's alive for an extra week.
You loved him.
Oh, Walter, just stop it. The car crash wasn't an accident. William had lymphoma. He'd been trying to fight it, but I think he didn't want me to see him that way anymore. He didn't want to be vulnerable. He wanted to go out on his own terms, and he did.
It's still possible.
Oh, Walter, anything is possible.
It's the belly from the other side.
My son is not too busy monitoring my cure. I'd like him to meet us.
Where?
Is our belly dead, but the other belly is alive and he's evil? And that whole universe seems evil because Broyles is in on it. Oh, and evil Nina. Yeah.
These are all the visitor logs during the period of Dr. Bishop's...
Incarceration.
I was going to say treatment. The institution doesn't keep anything older than 2 years.
Convenient.
Walter, Dr. Benlow has been cooperating fully. And do you see anything in those that suggests the logs have been doctored?
No. Matter of fact, they're perfect. Very thorough. Every single individual logged in and out. May I borrow this?
Well, those records have already been digitized.
Thank you. Let's go.
Oh, apparently that was a yes, so...
You said that Agent Broyles was on site. Is he evacuating the area?
Yes. 1 square mile from the center of the beam.
Okay, Walter, the geological's printing.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
I know I'd read something about this. 3 months ago, a subterranean oil reservoir was discovered below Beacon Hill.
What does that mean?
Imagine putting a match to a can of lighter fluid. Unless we stop this soon, the sunbeam will essentially set Boston on fire from below.
Oh.
Peter.
All right. This is 1600 block. See anything?
Peter, look. That antenna. Do you think that's what's controlling the satellites?
Oh, probably. So where's Jones? It can't be very far from there. Oh, of course, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know why they didn't check, because they know he's not going to be far.
Walter.
As I said,
The cake regenerated.
Regenerative. I shouldn't need it, though. Almond oil. I knew it. Chilean almonds.
Almonds?
Belly's
Billy was
favourite.
obsessed with them.
Go.
Yay! He did it. Oh. Okay, you got caught.
Security! I'm FBI. I can show you my badge.
I said drop it! Now!
How did you...
Use your mind to guide the bullet. Oh, she's controlling Peter. Did she just control Peter? She did, didn't she? That's scary.
I got it wrong. I was the sacrifice.
What's that supposed to
I
mean?
was the bishop.
Oh, I think that's probably going to be the last we're going to see of him. Although you don't know in this, a different version of him might suddenly appear.
I'm sorry, we were leaving and then we heard a noise.
Go and tell him we have visitors.
Sir, I'm with the FBI. You're making... Stop!
That's why you needed Astrid with you. No way. No. No way. No.
I'm not sure I ever thought I would see you again.
Belly is here.
Hello, old friend.
So it is our Belly from our side. That has certainly set up a good plot for the finale. I mean, when William Bell comes back into it, you know things are about to hit the fan. So I just don't understand why he seems to be on the baddies. I mean, I said a long time ago that possibly Fringe doesn't know who's on their side. They seem to get lost in the single events, trying to solve them without seeing the bigger picture, and that there's ones that seem to be working against them that may be on the same side. I think I was talking about the observers back then, maybe, but we now know the observers are not our friends. So David Jones, is he the guy that is on our side, but he's the one that has to do the jobs that are risky and may have casualties, so that other players in this play don't get their hands dirty, so to speak? He's the one that's prepared to go that extra mile to get the job done. I don't see how they connect, though. But obviously William Bell he's always been presented as being, if not on our side, then at least neutral to the point of leaning towards being on our side. And this revelation has just upended that. And it's now time to say whether I think we should trust Belly. Well, I mean, obviously you've seen the show. You know what's coming. But our characters is do I think our characters should trust whatever Bell is going to say in the next episode? Whatever his explanation is, should we trust him? I'm going to go with yes. Now, how does that tie in with Broyles and Nina? Obviously, Belly's got some influence on the other side. So it would be obviously useful to have the top guy in charge of the Fringe division be on your side as well and be in the know, so to speak. And I could understand, due to the certain side effects of what they're doing, i.e. the monster of the weeks, as it were, or the mysteries of the week, it's probably important to keep the rest of the Fringe division concentrating on that and not knowing the bigger picture. Yeah, okay then. So David Jones is like the hands dirty sort of guy, the one that has to do the jobs that none of the others would do should they be given the choice. Broyles is obviously the one guiding Nina. Is she in charge of Massive Dynamic on the other side? It's certainly influential in Massive Dynamic, so there's that. And the Quatexa fan opening up Olivia's latent psychic abilities. I think that must have to come into play at some point. There's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing because a lot of the times, like the first part of that episode where the people were freezing or internally combusting or something, that didn't seem to have a purpose, a greater purpose. And a lot of the things that David Jones has done, well, at least some of the things that David Jones has done, haven't had any seeming particular reason other than testing technology. And his thing about collapsing the two worlds to create a third, yeah, I'm not buying that either. There's something odd about that. Collapsing two possible futures to bring about a third, that makes more sense to me. And this is where I think we're going to get the Henrietta story. Okay then, I'm going to move on to the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, keep well. Bye bye.